I'm Mark Alyn, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. This is Late Night Health, the radio show that cares about the most important part of your life, your health. And as we do each week, we do a wide variety of topics. A little bit later on in the show, we're going to talk about SAD, S-A-D, and how spring can affect people, not in a positive way, with Dr. Ken Redcross. And Ken has actually crossed over from that side to the side of light. We'll be talking to him about that and what we can do about spring health hacks. We'll also be talking with Maribeth Dunn, who I believe you know Lisa. Do you not?
Maribeth.
Lisa, are you there?
I'm here.
Do you know Maribeth?
You know, her name rings a bell, but I don't know who. I can't think of who it is right at this moment.
Okay. She's with Harrison Klein. You know Harrison? All right. Well, these are all group. There are so many thousands of people that we know in common. And Lisa and I had lunch about a year and a half ago together. Wow. And the timing is just right now. So that is why we're together. I want to talk about love, light, and cancer. You yourself are a cancer survivor. And may I say what you're doing now?
You may say anything you want to.
All right. Well, Lisa is taking care of her mom, who has terminal cancer, and that's a very rough life-changing experience. And at the same time, it's the biggest gift you can give somebody else, especially a parent.
Yeah. And it's a gift to me as well.
It is. Yeah. I learned so much taking care of my mom. She didn't have cancer, but I learned many, many things. Let's talk first about your cancer experience. Mm-hmm. You had cancer how many years ago?
Well, it was 10 years ago. I actually was diagnosed the end of 2007, and I had told you, I shared with you earlier, that it came 2 months after I lost my house to wildfire in San Diego.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it was a ride for sure.
And how did you deal with this on both a physical as well as spiritual level?
Well, I really believe that it was the universal 2x4, that great, whack across the head, because, the universe had been trying to get my attention before that, and I needed something more. And it was the catalyst that propelled me into my life mission in a greater way. It woke me up, got me out of a toxic relationship, really healed me in so many ways, and also gave me an experience of present moment awareness. So it really was a huge treasure, as crazy as that may sound.
What did you do before the cancer, the wildfire? What did you do? What were you doing? What was your career?
Oh, my profession? Yeah, I was actually, as of last year, I believe it was, I've been a professional vocalist for 40 years. And so I had my own band in San Diego for 20 years, and I was doing corporate events and weddings and all kinds of private parties and things like that. So that was my primary gig.
And you don't sing anymore?
I do. I actually recently got back into it. Now I'm in Pennsylvania with my mother right now, so all my musical equipment is in San Diego. But, I started singing again and doing gigs and, just getting back into it again. And I hope to, when all of this passes as well, in an even greater way.
Let's talk about how you reacted when the doctor said you have cancer, Lisa.
Yeah, that's a great question, Mark. I remember that very vividly. I actually had a clue because I had seen a dimpling in my breast, and it wasn't normal, and it just kind of appeared. And I had this inner knowing that something was wrong, and, I tried to shove it to the side. Everybody said, oh, it could be a cyst or, whatever. But I knew, like my soul knew. And so I remember when I was also kind of brain dead from losing my home to fire, moving 5 times, trying to start a rebuild, all that. So
dealing with insurance companies, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We were AAA poster children. We were in their commercials, and they were great. They actually started the process really early. But still, it's a lot. It's a lot. So,
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I remember going into the surgeon, and after I had a biopsy, a very painful biopsy. And it was surreal, Mark. I have to tell you that, the word cancer, when you hear that, it's bad enough when you hear about it from from somebody else. But when it's a diagnosis for you, it's terrifying. It feels like a death sentence. So I was pretty terrified. Yeah.
I'll bet. But you told me earlier when the doctor said, I want to do we're going to do, and that's how you said it, we're going to do a double mastectomy. You said, wait a second.
Yeah, I did. I'm the rebel. Let me be the rebel. What did you do? What I did, truthfully, was a little scary, and I did it anyway. I stood up for myself because they wanted to do a full-body scan. Well, let's see if you have cancer anyplace else. I said, I just lost my house on fire. I don't really want to know right now. I just want to deal with what you. And so I basically said to the doctor, no, you're not taking both of my breasts. I have it in one. You can deal with that. You can do a lumpectomy. I did radiation and surgery. I did not do chemo because I'm super, sensitive to drugs, and I probably would have died from the chemotherapy.
Right.
That was my personal preference. But, I told him no, I wasn't going to do it. And I was not popular. I think, as a matter of fact, they almost let me go as a patient.
And that would have been okay because there are 12 other guys who will do whatever you want down the street, or women.
You and I talked about this. It's like I've got to say it. And again, I told you I'm going to go on the flip side, and that is I get that people do what they have to do with Western medicine, all that. I get that. Like, I don't judge anybody. For myself, though, I make choices. So, I am in charge of my own health. I am in charge of my own decisions. Even if I have insurance, I am still paying the doctor to do whatever the doctor is going to do. So the doctor doesn't get to be God. I get to make my own choices.
Absolutely. That's part of what we do here at Late Night Health, as we've talked about. When you found out your mom also had cancer, now she was much older when she was diagnosed.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, it was interesting. She's had it for 3 years, which I think I shared with you earlier. And I had said, what are you going to do, Mom? And of course, she's more into Western medicine than I am. I would have gone a whole different route. But, when you're 80, she's 88 now. And she had a lot of physical ailments and didn't want to go through surgery and all that kind of stuff. So it was interesting. And what I did was I honored her decision not to do anything about it. She got diagnosed, chose to do nothing. But over a period of 3 years, I saw that it was affecting her. I saw the physical changes, et cetera. And then I told you that I had a hit to come back east several months ago, just an intuitive hit. Go be with your mom. Pack up your stuff, sell your furniture, go back east. And I'm like, what? I'm almost 60 years old, right? I'm like, what? And when I landed back here, nobody could believe that the timing was so amazing because it broken out in what's called a fungating tumors, which is on the outside of the body. When you have it for a long time and you don't do anything, it gets pretty ugly. So I arrived at the right time. And again, she beats herself up regularly for not having made different choices. And I said, Mom, you make the choices you make. I always believe that if you have that subconscious belief that you want to go, that you're ready to go, so she wants to go be with my dad, that you'll manifest whatever you manifest. And so we've just really been living in the present moment every day, enjoying every day, because truthfully, Mark, nobody knows when they're going to go, right? Whether you have
Absolutely. Or not. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, there, physicians, doctors, healthcare professionals can say you have 2 weeks, and 28 years later,
right?
I mean, that does happen. Our guest is a coach, a singer. I didn't know that. We're going to do something with that in a moment. And she teaches love and light to people, and we're talking about love, light, and cancer. Do you think that you can cure or at least stop cancer through love and light?
Absolutely. And I know there may be a lot of people who disagree with me, but my whole, the basis of my teachings are on the fact that life happens for you. Life happens to make you stronger and more resilient. Look for the gold. And in reality, it's not, so many people just focus when they get sick. they focus on the physical symptoms, but we've got belief systems, belief patterns and wounds and things from the past. We've got, generational things and familial things. We have all kinds of things that don't have anything. We have energetic things. I mean, when you hold, I know when I got sick, I also believe that, I was in very abusive marriages, very toxic, and I was very resentful. And if you
said marriages, whoa. You said
yeah.
Okay, plural. Wow,
Two.
you are being two. You're being open and honest.
Transparent. Yeah, that's what it's all. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I don't. That's what I'm here to do. Yeah, but I mean, when you have a lot of resentment and anger in your body and you don't release it, as somebody who teaches does energy work, and I do healing work, if you don't let that energy out of your body, it actually solidifies in your organs, and that's how dis-ease comes about. So it's not just about eating right, and taking whatever, medicine or vitamins or whatever it is you take. It's not about that. I mean, we're mind, body, spirit. So
you have to take care of all of those areas.
Right. Yeah. But I also want to say on the other end of that, I also believe that we each have a time to go. When Debbie Ford got diagnosed with cancer and she ended up passing, I was angry. I was like, she has done such amazing work in the world.
Debbie Ford was a master public relations and marketing expert in the mind, body, spirit area.
Yeah. Or even, Esther and Jerry Hicks. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
And they did such incredible work, yet I remember when Jerry died and people were accused. It's like, well, he's, connected to Abraham. Why would he die? Like, this is not true or whatever. And I got so angry because I was like, everybody has a day. There's no judgment. Nobody can see the whole picture.
Do you think that's predestined? I just asked that of Harrison Klein last half hour.
Oh, is that who was there? Cool. Okay, awesome.
Right. I asked, do you think it's predestined that, you're born and you've got an expiration date stamped on the bottom of your foot, like veggies?
I have to say I do. It's like when people pass and they're very young, people always say, oh, they died before their time. And I go, no, they didn't. If it wasn't their time, they would be gone.
All right. I because we're running out of time, I would like to ask you to do something a cappella for 12 seconds. What can you sing for us?
Well, I don't know. I'll just sing a little piece of something. I like a lot of different songs.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
It might absolutely stink. I don't know. We'll see. 'Cause all of me loves all of you, loves your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose and win, I'll stop there.
That is absolutely terrific. Thank you.
Thank you. I can't believe I did that.
It was either you sing or me sing, and I think you would be great. I knew you'd be great. Listen, Lisa's also the co-host of the Mindset Reset Show with our next guest, Robert Clancy.
Woo-hoo.
It's coming up. You could find Lisa at lisawinston.com.
It's actually yes=success.com.
Oh, okay. Yes=success.com. We'll have links at latenighthealth.com and a pretty picture of Lisa in focus on our website as well. Lisa, hold on. I'm Mark Alyn. This is Late Night Health. Join us at latenighthealth.com. The insane Daryl Wayne is taking it away as we continue.
Welcome to Guide to the Soul. This is Robert Clancy. Hope is one of those words that has no synonyms. It just simply is, and it's something that you'll have in your life as long as you want it. You can only lose hope when you choose to let go of it. So why let go? Each day of your life is a blank canvas, and you will always have a choice on how you paint it. It takes courage to take a journey of hope, but it's up to you to take that first step, and it's always accomplished by taking one step at a time. Hope is the greatest beacon you have to help you find your way out of the shadows of darkness, back to the light of a new day.
For more inspiration from Robert Clancy, visit guidetothesoul.com or go to the Moments with Robert page on latenighthealth.com.
If you're listening to Late Night Health right now, you're part of the growing target of baby boomers we're serving. Hi, I'm Daryl Wayne, producer of Late Night Health, inviting you to join the Late Night Health family. If you have any business targeting the growing boomer market, Late Night Health is the ideal advertising vehicle for you. From vitamins to insurance, alternative health to Western-style medicine, Late Night Health caters to the growing population of those over 40 years old. This vibrant demographic has expendable income to fight aging, purchase travel, take care of aging parents, or just have fun. Find out about the advertising opportunities with Late Night Health. Call us at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308, or email us at info@latenighthealth.com. That's info@latenighthealth.com. Join Late Night Health as we empower people to take charge of their own health care. Call now at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308.